Where do we stand? We are talking about determining the status of a relationship on the heels of Valentine's Day. Sometimes we rush into things, sometimes we don't want to know. Licensed therapist Aisha Grievenberg-Lewis is here with more, and good to see you.
You too.
It's a topic that it's like you're gonna get real, and sometimes like guys, including me, don't want to get real. We want to go as long as we can without facing these questions.
Yes, I know.
So, relationship status, we're not really talking about on Facebook, because that's
No,
really not what it's
no.
all about anyway.
We're talking about what relationship are you and I in. Now, the key is you have to know before you have this conversation. So you make the decision what you want in your life before you sit down and talk to someone. This is not a committee decision.
Right.
This is an executive decision.
What you want.
make it, and then you have an interview. This is not a dialogue. This is an interview.
Okay.
Are we on the same page? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It makes sense. Now, how long before you have that talk?
Okay, I recommend 90 days.
Okay.
So 90 days is fair. If you go for a job, they want 90 days to make sure you're the one for them, right?
Yeah.
So have that same principle in your life and say, I want to date you for 90 days.
Okay.
Dating is not indefinite, all right? We're not going to date forever.
Right.
We're going to date to see if we're going in the same direction.
That's interesting because I always said 4 months, which is close to
It's
your
close.
3 months.
Yep.
My ex-sister-in-law always thought every season. Be with that person every season.
That's true. That's what
Yeah.
old people say. That's a throwback
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
You know someone for a season, you know who they are.
Well, she was with my brother Greg for all seasons, and that didn't go too well. Notice how I said ex-sister-in-law.
Absolutely, right.
Okay, so when you have this interview, what kind of
Yes.
questions do you ask?
So you already know your answers. That's
Yeah.
number one, all right? And then you ask the person, are you exclusive to me? Are you only seeing me? Now, this is black and white. This
Yeah.
is yes or no. And today, you can't make your decision a week from now. Are
Right.
you exclusive with me today, Friday? If you're not, bye. Can't do
Yeah.
it. If that's important to you, you have to make it important. It's a priority.
It just seems like so many people, guys and girls,
Yeah.
they hear one thing, but they believe another.
So this is why you have to be clear on what you want. You
Yeah.
cannot get what you want if you don't know what it is. That's 90% of life. Know what you want. And it's not personal. It's not against you. Either
Yeah.
they want to be exclusive or they don't.
Right.
It's that simple. It's not complicated.
And Aisha, okay, can people change?
Okay, sure, you can change, but you're not going to change on my time.
Okay,
You
I
change
like
over
that.
there. I'm moving forward with my life because I know what I want. The problem is when you don't know what you want, right? So you go to a restaurant, you know what you want. You go to
Right.
Target, you know what you want, right?
Yep.
The same thing in relationships. This is what I want. Do you want it? You going to get on the bus or you going to get off the bus?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
And
right?
by the way, Aisha's not just talking the talk, you walked the walk.
Walk the walk.
You've done this.
Yes, I'm a human being and I've made mistakes as well. And I've not been very clear about what I want. Now I am crystal clear. This is what I want and this is what I got. Do you know what
She's
I mean?
pointing at a ring.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This bling, this is what I wanted. And I was clear.
Yeah.
I want to get married. Do you want to as well? It's not a proposal,
Yeah.
but are we going in the same direction? Because I'm going to the altar.
Right.
Okay? That's where I'm going.
You know,
are
and
you
if know-
going?
if you know that ahead of time,
Yes.
you can't have any regrets.
You
can't
can't.
be like,
You have to
why
be
did I waste
clear.
my time with you?
That's
Yeah,
right. You have
okay.
to be crystal clear.
That's good. Hey, Monica, did you make me do this interview? Were you guys, Rachel, what's going on?
Well, I like what he said. You are like, Friday, we are committed, we are right.
Yeah.
And I can see Jesse going, yes, absolutely. Now, Saturday is a different story.